Hi, this is David Brown coming to you from Mexico City, Mexico. I'm at the Wayra Accelerator, and today I have the pleasure of speaking to Mr. Eduardo Morelos, the manager of Wayra Mexico. Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Eduardo, can you tell me a little bit about what you do with the Wayra Accelerator and how it operates?
Sure. Well, Wayra is a program that is sponsored by Telefonico, and it just started last year. And basically what we do is select technological projects in order to incubate them, create companies associated to these projects, and accelerate them during 1 year in our offices here in Mexico City.
Okay.
And we select groups of 10 startups every year. And we provide a whole set of services that allow these companies to grow very faster. Yeah,
okay.
Very fast. Yeah.
So now, Wayra Mexico seems to be running well. Are there any other Wayra accelerators around the world?
Sure, there are. Wayra is already present in 11 countries.
Wow. Okay.
So Mexico's office was the third one.
Okay.
And it's going to be even more offices very soon in Europe.
So let me tell you, let me ask you a question then. So if there's 11 Wayras, does that mean there's over 100 companies that are going through the Accelerator program right now?
That's right. That's right.
Fantastic.
And in Mexico City, we already have 20 companies
that have gone through the Wayra Accelerator?
Yeah.
Fantastic. So tell me, since you've had the pleasure of working with so many of these startups, can you tell me some of your experiences with them, or something that stands out with the companies that you've worked with here?
Well, you know, I found really interesting how the entrepreneurs grow. I mean, in
how their businesses grow with you.
How does their business grow, but also how their their personal. I mean, the personal growth.
Yeah. Right? As business people.
Yeah. It's, participating with them in their daily operations, and providing them feedback, and
so you act as a mentor to them, right?
Yeah,
in many ways. So I know that you guys give them a little bit of funding, a seed funding from Wayra. What other programs and what other things do you bring to the table for these startups? I mean, I know you mentor them, and I see you've got a huge board with all the other mentors that help your companies, and you give them the facilities for free. What other things are part of the Wayra Accelerator package?
Well, we provide them with training programs. We bring people from Silicon Valley. We also work together with other consulting firms here in Mexico.
Are those VC firms or angel?
Are more like consulting firms.
Consulting firms, okay.
That allow them to get prepared for VCs, right?
Okay, so it's VC preparation.
Yeah, that's right. We also sponsor some activities and travels to Silicon Valley.
Which is where I met Marcus from Wayra at Demo, right?
Right, at Demo. We recently invited 8 companies to be at TechCrunch Disrupt in San Francisco. They really had a very good experience over there, and one of our companies was even in the TechCrunch website.
Okay, so they were interviewed?
Yeah.
Fantastic. So tell me, you've had 20 companies that have come through the Wayra Accelerator already, and I know the second set of 10 just started, I think, a month or two ago.
Yes.
Have any of these companies received any funding or anything like that recently?
Yeah, actually, yesterday we just got a very good news from one of our entrepreneurs.
Great.
He just closed a deal to get funded in a couple of weeks, and yeah, it's actually the third company that gets funded, and it's really
this must be exciting for you, because that means all of your hard work has come to fruition, right?
Sure.
Well, let me ask you another question, Eduardo. You told me something really interesting earlier, and obviously we know that you speak English and you speak Spanish, but parlez-vous français?
Oui, je parle français, oui.
That's great. So you worked in three continents or 3 countries, right?
Right. Yeah, I had a chance to work in you know, I mean, to know the Latin America culture, also the North American culture,
Yep.
and the European.
Wow, that's a fantastic tool set.
Sure,
I can see how a lot of your startups could really utilize that kind of skills and knowledge, as well as the linguistic capabilities. That's great. Let me ask you another question. You know, in the typical VC scenario, basically, either there's a connection to the partner and a company gets in that way, or there's an opportunity where somebody sends in a business plan blind, and somebody looks at the business plan, and after looking at 100 of them, they might bring 1 or 2 to the partners for evaluation. My understanding is that you work as part of the selection committee for Wayra Mexico.
Sure.
Can you give me a little understanding of how that might work in your part in it?
Yeah, well, actually, it's a very you know, I would say complicated process, because last time we received about 500 applications
For 10 spots, so 500 applications. Wow.
So going through all of them requires a lot of you know, focus and also feeling of what the entrepreneurs want to do, and also to understand the business opportunity behind those applications, right?
And they have to fit the Telefonico Wayra model, right? So they have to have certain aspects that are particular to what you're looking for. So that would be tech companies utilizing digital commerce, or how would that work?
Yeah, actually, one of the requirements is that the business are built on a technological platform. It can be a mobile application. It can be a you know, a website. It can be a machine-to-machine platform. So we have actually 14 different categories where we place every application, and the process ends with a presentation of 30 companies to a panel where we evaluate, you know, the innovation of the business idea, the business opportunity, how they will approach the market. So.
Sounds exciting. So, when would be the next set of applications you're looking for? And do they get that at wayra.org, or where would they go if they want to apply?
Sure. You know, all the Wayra applications around the world are published in our website, which is wayra.org.
Okay.
And the next one in Mexico will be launched in February, March next year. But you know, just last week in Ireland, they had their selection process ended.
Okay, this was in Ireland, you said.
In Ireland, yeah. So every month there will be
another
one application
happening somewhere in the world.
Sure.
That's great. Well, Eduardo, I really appreciate the opportunity to speak with you and learn more about what you do with Wayra, and learning more about what Wayra, the Accelerator, does. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you, David.
Have a good day.
Thanks.